Okay, what is going on YouTube? It's Master Liam here. I'm bringing you a Raw review, the Slammy's Awards. Big Raw indeed. If you did catch it, please let me know what you thought. Like, comment, subscribe. Just let me know what you thought, because I really wanted to bring a Raw review for this one because it was a big Raw. So I'm just gonna dive straight into this. Okay, first up we had the Tell Me I Did Not Just See That award, which was presented by Booker T and the now talking Hornswoggle. Hornswoggle talking, it's kind of like I don't know, I don't really care. It's Hornswoggle, he just kind of shows up, people go, hey, and he goes. But I'm liking the whole Booker T against Cody Rhodes thing. It's good because Booker for me has still got it, he has not lost it, not by a long shot. And the winner of this was JR for the dance moves he did in the dance-off against Michael Cole. And then this first segment was just Michael Cole arguing with JR, and then Booker T said, "You can't, JR whooped your ass, and he can even beat you in a rap-off." And then first time I watched this, I fast-forwarded it. Second time I thought, I might as well watch it, and it was pretty, wasn't that good. JR won, blah blah blah. Next up we had the award for the holy bleep moment of the year. Big Show and the World Heavyweight Champion Mark Henry won this award for the infamous ring break at Vengeance. I couldn't really argue this award. I remember watching that, and I was watching that with some friends, and that was a big moment. This award was presented by Mick Foley and the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, so that was pretty cool. We got the money. So it was a good night for returns and just seeing people like, it was good. Then we had the Big Show versus Wade Barrett, and it was kind of a short match. Big Show won, which I don't know, they're adamant on not burying Big Show because they've had Big Show dominate Mark Henry, but Mark Henry dominate Daniel Bryan. They've had Wade Barrett, constantly outmaneuver Randy Orton. Then they've just had Big Show kind of squash Wade Barrett. Basically, Big Show, won by disqualification. And, it was a good little match. Next up, we had the Pipe Bomb of the Year, and this one was presented by Road Dogg, and this was awesome. Road Dogg's my favourites as a kid. I was like, holy shit, it's Road Dogg. And the old theme song came on, you didn't know. So this is really cool. And the winner of this, couldn't really see any other outcome, was CM Punk. And CM Punk came out with like a mannequin with hair and had the dynamic dynamic duo. And I think I kind of clicked when it said dynamic duo, and then he started talking. I kind of clicked who it was, and he presented a video package of the Lifetime Achievement Award for John Laurinaitis, and it was really quite funny, and it's kind of keeping up this whole feud that Punk's got going on with Laurinaitis and how he is boring as shit, so dull. But not Punk, John Laurinaitis. But Punk walked out, and then next up we had the most divalicious moment of the year, and this was presented by Lita, and she was looking very divalicious. She has not lost it, and it was pretty cool. Lita, that's one. Lita got a very good pop, and Kelly won Divalicious Moment of the Year, which she probably shouldn't have. She won it for Win the Divas Championship when she was kind of up against loads of other bits. She was up against Natalya doing a double sharpshooter to Eve, and I think it was Alicia Fox. She was up against Beth Phoenix doing the glam slam off the top rope to Eve, which she landed perfectly, and Eve sold brilliantly. But Kelly, she's the John Cena of the Divas division. She's not on roids and stuff. She just can't wrestle for shit. Well, she can wrestle. Yeah, alright. She can wrestle, but we'll leave it there. Next up, we had the Oh My God moment of the year. This was presented by Santino and the Bellas. Good little bit of comedy from Santino, sticking to his little bit. And the winner of this was The Undertaker and Triple H for their match in WrestleMania, where Triple H tombstone Undertaker, and then Undertaker kicked out. Big moment, obviously. The one moment everyone thought the streak could have ended. And Triple H came out, and the music played. And then I personally thought Kevin Nash was going to come out, and it was going to be a hoax. But Triple H did come out, and that was huge, and he got the pop of the night for me. Crowd just went crazy when they saw him, and that for me was still an indication of how big Triple H's status as a wrestler in the WWE is still huge. And he basically came out, he's carrying a sledgehammer, he did a very good promo, I thought it was very good, and obviously building up to the match against Kevin Nash. I'm kind of looking forward to this match, because it's nothing of its caliber has ever been done before. But the fact Kevin Nash is in it, and let's face it, he's ancient. Pardon me. So, you know, that's the one thing putting us off here. Next up we had a fatal 4-way match, and this was a great match. It was between the United States Champion Dolph Ziggler, Mr. Money in the Bank Daniel Bryan, the Intercontinental Champion Cody Rhodes, and Zack Ryder. And they did a little video package before this of the 4 guys about who could be the most trending star of the year. I think some people thought the winner of this match would win that award, but it was just the match, and then the winner would be announced for the trending star of the year. And it was a really top-notch match for the future of WWE with these 4 guys for me. And Dolph Ziggler won, and that was a big indication of where they want Ziggler to go for me, because that was big. He won, and then Zack Ryder was announced as got the Slammy Award for Trending Star of the Year, but then Ziggler hit him with a zigzag and stole his thunder and his award, which, you know, you can't fault Ziggler. I'm a massive Ziggler fan. That I kind of want him to lose the US title because I want Ryder to win it, but I don't want Ziggler to lose it, so I'm kind of torn because I like both guys. Next up was the Game Changer of the Year award. For me, Edge should have won this. It was presented by Christian, who did well against him. He was saying he should have got Most Courageous award. It was very well done. But Edge should have won this. That was, of the whole year, the one thing that, for me, yes, Cena versus Rock was good, but it wasn't, I don't know, it was just different to, you could see it happening, you knew it was going to happen, and then with the thing with Edge, it was just such a shock. But what are you going to do? Who's going to stop the poster boy? And next up we had The Miz and Alberto Del Rio versus Randy Orton and CM Punk. Really good match. Punk got dominated on quite a lot in this match from his 2 opponents this Sunday. And then Wade Barrett again distracted Randy Orton, and man, Wade Barrett is getting the push of pushes, isn't he? But yeah, obviously Wade Barrett came out, he distracted Orton, give The Miz a chance to pin Punk, and then afterwards Miz and Del Rio attacked Punk with ladders, and as Del Rio was doing the armbar, Miz was doing the taunting with the microphone, getting in Punk's face. It was really, really well done. Next up we had the A-List of the Year, won by Snooki. Don't get me wrong, I like Snooki. I like Jersey Shore. I've never been a massive Jersey Shore fan. My friend Itzy Deno showed me Jersey Shore, and I'm not gonna lie, I liked it, but Snooki's not really an A-lister, is she? CeeLo Green, Grammy Award winner, you know what I mean? Hugh Jackman, mega blockbuster actor, Snooki. So yeah, it probably should have been Hugh Jackman for me, but what I care, what do we care? These awards don't really count. But anyway, Snooki won, she got a good little promo. Big shout out to her fellow Guido, Zack Ryder. So that's pretty cool. Then it was Sheamus came out, and Sheamus got a massive pop. And Jinder Mahal came out. I have no idea what they're doing with this guy. What are they doing, Jinder Mahal? 1 week, I'm thinking, you know, he beat, like, 1 week he beat Trent Brett or somebody, and you're thinking, okay, you know, maybe they're trying to take this guy seriously again. And then next week, he's just getting kicked in the head by Sheamus, and that's it. So, I don't know. But yeah, that was pretty weird. Next up, the Superstar of the Year award, the one we'd all been voting for. And to present it was none other than the biggest little man in the WWE, Rey Mysterio. Rey didn't really get much of a pop. I was quite surprised. He hasn't really been getting pop since he's moved to Raw, but, well, what are you going to do? And the winner of this was the WWE Champion, CM Punk. Yeah, CM Punk won Superstar of the Year. Thank God, I honestly thought it was going to be Cena, but it was not. However, due to the prior actions of Miz and Del Rio, Punk was obviously injured, so to accept the award was John Laurinaitis, and he did it very well, so that was nicely done. It was time for our main event of John Cena versus Mark Henry, and I knew beforehand what this match was going to be. It was going to be Mark Henry kicking John Cena's ass for friggin' ages. And, well, you'll be surprised to know that nah, you won't be surprised. That was it, really. Mark Henry just hit John Cena with his second World Soccer Slam, and then pyrotechnics go off, flames come up, silence for about 10 seconds. And if you haven't already heard, you need to hear, you need to YouTube this right now, after you watch the video. Kane has come back, and not just any old Kane, it is Kane, and he's come back with his mask and his old ring attire, Mask Kane. And I'm not gonna lie, I was marking out when I watched this. I was absolutely marking out like a madman, because when I was a kid, and I was born in 1993, so I started watching wrestling when I was like 7, 8, so it's obviously about 2000 time, 2001, this for me was when Mask Kane really came into his prominence, and you know, like 2000, 2003 when he was on Raw feuding with Evolution, and he was like my hero then, because he was just that badass, nobody messed with Mask Kane, and I just got that impression as soon as he came back. He came out of the ring, he was wearing like a Predator mask, and it looked badass as shit. Some people complained about his attire, but for me, it doesn't really matter, I think it looks fine. But his mask, his Predator mask looked cool as shit. And Mark Henry's crapping himself, he jumps out of the ring, excuse me. And then John Cena turns around dazed, Kane choke slams him, music comes on, takes off Predator mask to reveal his old mask, and this was how Raw went off the air, and yeah, wow. This was pretty damn good. I was very happy with this. So, who knows where this is going to lead. Personally, I can see it being Kane versus John Cena at TLC, or maybe a Kane versus John Cena feud. I've also heard that Kane might interrupt the World Heavyweight title match. Who knows? I'm definitely going to bring you a TLC review. I might possibly bring a preview, depends. I'll see where I'm at this weekend. So, stay tuned, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, let us know what you think, etc. And, you know, stay tuned. Master Liam, signing out, and peace. Woo, woo, woo. You know it. Just take care. See you later, guys.